I would like to thank the MS Focus for our exercise program on Tuesdays. It is greatly appreciated and greatly needed. We love it very much. Thank you.
Hi guys, hope you're all doing great today. For today's class, I'll be using two weights here, two wrist weights, but you can use regular weights or you can use body weight as well. I'll give options for both. So just a reminder, today's class is sponsored by MS Focus. Let's go ahead and get nice and warmed up here. Start with your arms down by your side, shoulders down and relax. Drop your ear down to shoulder and switch. Ear down to shoulder and switch. Great job. Looking forward, shrug those shoulders up and down, up and down, up and down. Great job. Up and down. And let's roll them forward. And roll them back. And relax. Great job. Arms down by your side. You're going to curl tap those shoulders. Reach up overhead. Tap those shoulders. Hinge forward and tap those ankles. Here we go. Shoulders reach up. Shoulders and down. Shoulders reach up. Shoulders and down. Keeping that core engaged. Hinging forward. Pulling through those glutes as you sit to the top. Great job. One more here. And relax. Just bring it to a T raise here and down. T raise here and down. T raise and down. T raise and down. Great job. And relax. All right, we're going to twist to one side, hold, twist to the other side, hold, twist, hold, twist, hold. Great job. Twist, hold, twist, hold. And one more to each side. And relax. Great job. All right, let's start moving that lower body. Let's bring knees to chest. You can do a knee hug like I'm doing, or just lift those knees up or heels up, alternating. Just getting that lower body moving here. Lift it up and down. Lift it up and down. Great job. And lift. Great job. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. And one more here to each side. Great job. All right, let's step or slide it out. Switch, step or slide out. Switch, loosen up your hip here. You can also just drop that knee out side to side. Whatever works for you. Just want to loosen it up here. Great job. Out, in, out, and in. Great job. Out, in, out, and in. And one more here to each side. and relax. Now just give me a couple ankle rolls, one direction, roll it out and roll it in, and point and flex, and shake it out. Same thing, roll it out, roll it in, point and flex, and shake it out. Just roll those wrists out now, roll them in, and bend and extend, and shake it out. Great job. All right, you can grab a quick drink, grab whatever weights you're using or body weight, and we'll get started here. All right, starting with that upper body here, we're going to take it to alternate curl to alternate press. So what that's going to look like here, just get this wrist weight on. Arms down by your side, we're going to curl and press. Actually, let's do curl together, press, press. That makes it a little bit more sense here. So curl and press, press. So curling as one, curl and press, press. Great job. Curl and press, press. Curl and press, press. Great job. Curl and press, press. Keep it up. Curl and press, press. Curl and press, press. Curl and press, press. Great job. Curl and press, press. Curl and press, press. And one more here. Curl and press, press. Great job. We'll hit another one on that upper body and then give it a rest. Take it to a T raise here. So arms down by your side. T raise and down. T raise and down. Great job. T raise and down. T raise and down. T raise and down. T raise and down. Great job. Keep it up. And one more here. T raise and down. Shake it out. All right. Bringing those hands together, we're going to twist side to side. So hands together, weight together, twist and twist. Twist and twist. Twist and twist. Twist and twist. Great job. Twist and twist. Keep it up here. Twist and twist. One more here. Twist and twist. Great job. All right, you can set those weights down. We're going to do one for our lower body here, or if you do have a wrist weight and you want to add it to your ankle. Staying on the one side, right leg, we're going to lift for a march and kick. Lift for a march and kick. Great job. Lift for a march and kick. If you wanted to maybe rest your weight on your leg and kick, that's up to you. Or if you do have a wrist weight like me, add it to that ankle. or no weight at all. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. Great job. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. Keep it up. Lift and kick. One more. Lift and kick. Great job. All right, same thing on the other side here. Lift and kick. Just switch the other side. Lift and kick. Great job. Lift and kick. Keep it up. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. Keep going. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. And kick. Lift and kick. Keep it up. Lift and kick. Keep moving. Lift and kick. Great job. One more. Lift and kick. Great job. Shake it out. All right, we're going to take it for a straight leg raise next. So straighten that right leg out, sitting nice and tall. We're going to lift up and down. Lift up and down. You got it. Toes flexed up for the ceiling, leg stays straight, soft bend in the knee, drive that leg straight up, sit nice and tall. And breathe, keep it up, lift up and down, lift up and down. And one more here, up and down. Great job. Shake it out, switch, same thing on the other side. Straight leg raise, here we go. Up and down, up and down. Great job. Up and down, up and down, and breathe. Up and down. Bring it up and down. All right, give me one more here. Up and down and relax. Shake it out. All right, one more and we'll take a breather. Both legs go out here. We've got a hip hinge, so I'll turn this way so you can see my angle. Back nice and flat. You can hold on to your seat, your hips, however you're comfortable, but we're hinging forward. Nice pull in those hamstrings. Legs are straight, and then you're going to squeeze your glutes to pull you up to the top nice and tall. Back stays nice and flat. Sitting up tall, here we go. Hinge forward and to the top. Hinge forward and to the top. Squeeze those glutes. Great job. Keep moving. You got it. Here we go. Let's go one more. Hinge forward and pull to the top. All right. Great job here. Let's take a rest. Grab some water, whatever you need. We're going to repeat like that. So I'm going to move my weights back to my wrists here. You can hang on to your weights in your hands or whatever you did the first time. All right, if you remember the first one here, we've got those curls with the press. So let's do one curl together and then alternate press, press. Here we go. Curl and press, press. Great job. Curl, press, press. Curl, press, press. Great job. Curl, press, press. Curl and press, press. Curl and press, press. Curl and press, press. Great job. Curl and press, press. And one more here, curl and press, press. Straighten those arms down by your side, T raise, lift those arms up to a T and down. Lift them up, drop them down. Lift them up, drop them down. You got it. Lift them up and down, up and down. Keep it up. You got it. Up and down. Great job. Keep it up. Lift them up and down. Let's go one more. Lift them up and down. Shake it out. Bring those hands or weights together. We're going to twist hip to hip here. Twist hip to hip with that weight. Great job. Twist and twist. Keep it going. Twist and twist. And to each side, twist and twist. Great job. All right, I'm going to move my weights to my ankles here. You can drop the weights, hold them down by your side, rest them on your leg, totally up to you. So remember, starting on the right here, we've got a knee lift, a march to a kick straight out. Sitting nice and tall. Here we go. Knee lift to a kick. Here we go. Lift and kick. Squeeze your core. You can also heel lift and step or knee lift and kick. You got it. Left side stays planted. Lift and kick, keep going. Lift and kick, keep it up. Great job. One more, lift and kick, shake it out. Same thing other side here, knee lift with a kick. Here we go. Knee lift and kick. Knee lift and kick. Knee lift and kick. Shoulders back, sitting nice and tall, you got it. Knee lift and kick. Knee lift and kick. Keep moving. Knee lift and kick. One more. Knee lift and kick. Shake it out. All right, straighten your right leg out, soft bend in your knee. You're gonna do that straight leg raise here. Squeeze your core, straight leg raise. Hang on to your seat, hands on your hips wherever they're comfortable. Straight leg raise, up and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. One more here, lift and down. And switch to the other side, straighten that leg out. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. And one more here, lift and down and shake it out. All right, we've got that hip hinge, straighten those legs out, nice flat back. Here we go, hip hinge and pull through those glutes. Hip hinge and pull through those glutes. Keep it up. Hip hinge and pull through those glutes. Keep it up, doing great here. You got a break after this one. And one more here. And relax. Great job. All right, take a rest here. We've got one more round like that, so keep it up. You're doing great here. So whenever you're ready, you can grab your weights, and we'll go back to our last set of bicep curls with the shoulder press here. All right, from the top, here we go. Curl and press, press. Great job. Curl and press, press. Keep it up. Curl and press, press. Curl and press, press. Curl and press, press. Curl and press, press. And one more here, curl and press, press. All right, arms down. We've got those T raises. So raise those arms to a T and down, to a T and down. You got it. T and down, T and down. Great job. T and down, T and down. To a T and down, to a T and down. And one more here, T and down and shake it out. Great job. All right, bring those hands together. Let's twist hip to hip. Here we go. Hip to hip. Great job, and breathe. You got it. Twist and twist. And one more to each side. Twist and twist. And relax. All right, weight to your legs, or you can get rid of them. Up to you. We're going right into those knee lifts and kicks on the right side there. All right, here we go. Knee lift and kick. Knee lift and kick. Great job. Squeeze your core. Sit up nice and tall. Knee lift and kick. Knee lift and kick. Knee lift and kick. Knee lift and kick. Great job, and breathe. Knee lift and kick. Give me one more here. Knee lift and kick and shake it out. All right, same thing on the other side. Here we go. Knee lift and kick. Knee lift and kick. Knee lift and kick. Great job. And breathe. You got it. Keep it going. Here we go. One more. Great job. Knee lift and kick and shake it out. All right, we've got those straight leg raises. So let's straight one leg out, toe flexed up, and straight leg raise. Here we go. Lift it up and down. Lift it up and down. You got it. Up and down, up and down. Straight leg raise up and down. Straight leg raise up and down. Straight leg raise up and down. Keep that core engaged. Up and down. And one more here. And relax, shake it out. Same thing other side, last time. Here we go. Straight leg raise, up and down. And breathe, you got it. Straight leg raise, up and down. And give me one more here. And relax, shake it out. All right, we've got those hip hinges here. Last time. Back nice and flat. Here we go. Soft bend in the knees. Hinge forward. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Hinge forward. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Hinge forward. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Great job. Hinge forward and squeeze to the top. One more. Here we go. Hinge forward and squeeze to the top. Great job. All right. You can put the weights aside. We're done with those. We got a few minutes left here before we can cool it down. So we're going to finish off with a little bit of cardio, get those heart rates up, move all those muscles that we just strengthened. And we're going to tire us out here. Finishing off strong. All right, we're going to do one for our upper body and one for our lower body. 2 or 3 rounds, we'll see how far we get. So let's bring our hands to our shoulders. We're going to punch it side to side here, tire out that upper body. This is our cardio for our upper body. Here we go, burn it out. We're also hitting that core. If you really overemphasize that twist here, plant those feet. You got it. Punch it side to side. You can go at your own speed here, speed it up, slow it down. This is meant to bring that heart rate up, so quicker, faster movements is the goal, but whatever works for you. Just try to keep moving, keep moving. And breathe. Breathe, breathe, and breathe. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 30. Catch your breath. Shake it out and breathe. You got it. So we'll rest 30 seconds in between. We'll move for a minute, rest for 30. You got it. You got 10 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Sorry, I should have said we're going to march it out now. March it out. I was too busy on my rest countdown than I was telling you what we're doing next. So we're going to go back and forth, march, and punch. Okay, so you can lift those heels up. You can lift those knees up. You can just pump those arms if your legs are totally done. Up to you. Or you can just do the legs, arms, stand the chair. Up to you. You got it. March, 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 and march. And breathe. Keep it up. Here we go. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Great job. Breathe. 30 seconds here. You got it. After this rest, we'll jump right back into those punches at your own speed, keeping those heart rates up. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Punch it out. Side to side. You got it. Going for a minute here. You got it. Breathe, 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 breathe. Punch and punch. Don't forget that twist here. Work that core while we're here working. And breathe. 10, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Great job. Rest for 30 here. And breathe. Great, great job. You got it. Keep it up. Taking it back to marches. And here we go. March it out. 1 minute. You got it. March, 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 and march. This is the last one here, just the 2 rounds, and then we'll stretch it out. March, march, and march. Keep it up. Pump those arms, move those legs. Keep moving. You got it. Almost there. Keep moving. Last push here. March, 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 and march. Here we go. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job, you guys. All right, catch your breath here. Shake it out. Grab some water, whatever you need. And let's stretch it out. Let's hit those legs first. So let's cross ankle over ankle or ankle over knee, hinge forward. Feel that release at your low back as well as that hip here. So let's hold this nice deep stretch for 30. Taking nice breaths in through nose and out through mouth. And hold it here for 10. 3, 2, and 1. And great job. Let's switch it out. So same thing other side, ankle over ankle or ankle over knee, and let's hold it here for 30. And hold it here for 10. 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Shake it out. Move those knees side to side. Loosen them up. Maybe a couple hip circles on each side. And plant them down. Let's twist to one side and hold it here. And twist to the other side. Hold it here. And relax, shake it out. Let's bring one arm across chest here, pull to you, then hold. And switch, same thing other side, pull to you. And relax. Let's bring one hand behind head, one hand behind back, and slowly try to reach your fingertips close to each other. And unwind. Switch it out, other hand behind head, other hand behind back, and same thing, slowly reach those fingertips close to each other. And unwind again, shake it out. Let's pulse those arms back, stretch out your chest, stretch out your shoulders. And then eventually grab for the back of your chair or interlace your fingers together and straighten those elbows to get a nice deep stretch on your upper body here. Great job. Go ahead, relax your chin to your chest. Let your head hang heavy so you can release the top of your neck and your shoulder. Tops of your shoulders and your neck. And slowly come up for the top. And release. Drop ear down to one side. Feel that nice deep stretch. And then switch, same thing on the other side. And shake it out. Any last movements here? If not, we're going to take 3 big deep breaths to finish us off here. So let's take a nice deep breath in through nose. Reach it up for the ceiling. And blow it out. 2 more. Breath in. And last one. Deepest breath in. Hold it at the top. And blow it out. Great job, you guys. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.